The team deathmatch on the Modern Warfare 3. I'm ONLYUSEmeBLADE. I know a lot of people that have been watching my channel recently. Obviously, you guys have seen a lot of Search and Destroy, and that's because in the same vein as in Modern Warfare 2, after I play the game, I find that the I don't understand the spawns. So, and that's all I'm gonna say really about the game negatively, because I just don't understand the spawns. I'm not gonna make it a complaining video because that's not what you came here for, and I think that there's other YouTubers that are getting the complaining part down. They got that on lockdown, and I'm just like, I don't, I'll leave that. Everyone that plays these games knows the pluses and the minuses and the positives and the negatives and whatnots. Sit down. But I don't know. Like, I was playing this, and I was trying to get my Moab, and I find that going for the Moab against it's one of those things where it's just like you can go for the Moab at the start of a game, and then if you don't get it, just play regular. Sit down. So obviously, I think that's a good positive way to play for the Moab if you're really trying to play for the Moab, and you can see that I don't know what it is, but maybe like the patience level isn't really there like it used to be. Like, my patience isn't sharp right now, so. Like later on in the game, you'll see a point where I could have just kept it, stayed alive, but I was like, you know what, dude, let's just get in their spawn. So, right here, I'm sound horn because I got the sit rip and the ninja, and I can just you can kind of see me kind of moving left and right or whatever. But that's what that's about. Sit down. Oh my goodness. Oh well. So now just play again, and that's what's kind of all about. I am on this Road to Commander thing with Onslaught, and so originally the way it worked out is Onslaught contacted me and was just like, hey, could you be on this, can you play a couple games with me on my Road to Commander account, and we're gonna have a bunch of other YouTube people there. And I was like, oh yeah, sounds cool. So that night, it was super fast water that night. And what is this idiot doing? Why are you shooting in the fountain, buddy? Make a wish. Anyways, so he asked me, and that was when I was playing with some other YouTubers, and I put up that video, the Nerf XCal video, and I feel really bad for Mike because we did that as like a warm-up game, like we were waiting for wings to get on or whatever, and so when that moment happened or whatever, I thought it'd be kind of a cool little video. And I uploaded it. A lot of people were waiting for that moment in the Road to Commander thing, and it doesn't happen in the Road to Commander thing. Sit down. You sit down too. It doesn't happen in the Road to Commander. Super fast one. It doesn't happen in the Road to Commander, but obviously the whole series XCal is just beasting. And so I guess I'm gonna link you to the first game, and then you can move along if you want to watch the other games. But they're pretty. I don't know. It's just kind of fun listening to I call it Inception of commentator talk. And what I mean by that is okay, I've been on Painkiller already, and Woody, sometimes when they go to the post show, Woody will say something along the lines of, just to let you know your level of exposure, you're not in the main show, but you're still talking to X amount of people. And I've always thought that was interesting that, you would talk differently. And I was looking at, it's never a good idea to have too many people on your same contact. Like, if you have someone's Skype, phone number, Xbox, that's the part where I'm talking about I just ran out in the open. Xbox account, email, Facebook, you have all these things, right? And it's weird because I noticed that when I conversate with people on multiple levels, they tend to be different. They tend to react differently. They tend to respond differently. They tend to literally, it's like I'm talking to the Facebook you, or if I'm on Skype, I'm talking to the Skype you. If we're on Xbox and we're talking in a lobby amongst some kids, we can't say necessarily we're talking to a private lobby. And there's just multiple levels of inception. I've actually carried on a conversation with somebody when they on Skype and on a cell phone, and I was talking to this person both times. Does that make sense? In between talks, and it's just ooh, just drop shot that bouncy Betty and get off me. But isn't that crazy though that there's the way that people act on like, okay, for Only Use Me Blade, there's like, you know, in a Xbox party chat is about as, you know, or a Skype call is about as candid as I'll get, and then I'll realize my level of exposure when I'm talking just playing on Xbox or PlayStation Network, because I understand that there's you know there's always somebody that's like, oh my god, you Blade, you know, and so it's just weird, like the level of exposure dictates what you're trying to say. But I don't know, like I've always been someone that likes to yell shit out at all levels and make an ass of myself. But there you go, 19-3 in the team deathmatch, sneaking around. ONLYUSemeBLADE. Peace.